What is up, everybody? My name is Logan, and I'm on a mission to implement decentralized governance into the fabric of society. And what we are talking about today has a lot to do with that. I'm here with my co founder and my friend Justin. How's it going?
What's up, everyone? Yeah, excited to be demoing our little tool that we've made to help with the ongoing Treasury withdrawal votes.
So, how long did it take you to build this tool from kind of when you started to now?
Um, yeah, we initially tried getting on GovTools last Friday, so 3 days ago, to try to submit some votes, and we were having some issues that I think some other community members have faced. So just wanted to, yeah, see if we could whip up a quick portal to allow people to see and submit votes to these proposals. So started working on it Friday afternoon. Riley with IO and Summon came in clutch and helped us out getting a little mesh SDK script set up that assists in the vote submitting. But yeah, threw together this little portal over the weekend and hopefully it helps some people to vote. I do know, obviously, before we jump into ours, there's been some other people working on some useful portals that I just want to call out. So I know the Tempo team has made a pretty nice and easy to use platform, and then also saw the CF release their own voting tool over the weekend. So shout out to
Yeah.
both of those teams for the work that they're doing to make this vote go smooth as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I was a bit taken back when I was like trying to participate on Gov Tools and it was just like not really working. So yeah, let's take a look at this. So if you've been to the Clarity platform, this will be somewhat familiar to you, but we just put a tab over here that says Treasury withdrawals. This isn't in production yet, but we've been testing it today. This is like some very founder mode raw type of live here. It just like started working through like, all right, let's go live. Could for better or for worse. Um so right now I actually have Yuta's drep ID in. So I grabbed it from here. I put it in here.
Wait,
And then you can
it's only showing your clarity tab.
hold on. It says it's showing right on mine. You're not seeing treasure withdrawal?
I'm seeing that, but then when you went to like show where you were copying Udas from, it didn't switch your tab.
All right, let me share the whole screen. All right, so here we are. So I went to yeah, the Cardano Explorer here. C Explorer is also a really cool tool that you can use to visualize the different votes of everyone. So I come over here, I grabbed Utah's um, thing, I copy and paste it into here. So you can see nothing's highlighted now. If I want to see how Utah's voting, there you go. You can see what he's voted on. Um, and then, so say I wanted to do my own. Let me grab my drep ID here 1 second. So yeah, if I wanted to do my own, grab my drep ID, and then I pop it in here. Boom, it'll refresh with what we've done so far in terms of the voting. So here, just refreshed. So we have some yes votes. We have some and no votes so far. So say I wanted to vote yes on something, I literally just click this. It would give me my transaction to vote, and then you'd be able to do it. Um, we were trying to get it so you could vote multiple at one time. That's something we're gonna keep looking into, but there was like a what happened with that, Justin?
Yeah, right now we're getting a error in the wallets when we submit transactions with multiple votes in them that just say that uh, you can only vote one time per transaction. So I'm not sure if that has something to do with maybe how the metadata is tagged or something like that. But yeah, right now that is a limitation, so you'll need to submit a new transaction each time. Another thing that we're looking into to try to just make this a smoother user experience is to just directly be able to grab your DREP ID from the connected wallet so that you can kind of skip that step of needing to find your own DRAP ID. Working with the mesh team to try to make that endpoint easy to grab. So hopefully have some updates here soon on that. Uh, let's see, anything else?
Not really. I know that, the Cardano Builder DAO is something that gets a lot of my focus right now. So would love for anyone watching to join the spaces, learn about that crew and the kind of grassroots movement we built with a ton of Cardano builders. But most of all, just get out there and participate. We're trying to make it easier to participate here because, yeah, at first it looked bleak. So, like Justin said, tempo vote. We'll have this tool now, and then also Cardano, the Cardano foundations also. So, Justin, okay, so let's do one last thing. I'll ask you a question. We talk about this stuff a lot, but what's your current take on AI?
Uh, I think that a lot of things are about to be disrupted by AI. So, I mean, obviously, in the current state, it can help us a decent amount with this kind of stuff to parse over all this information and read it. So I think that it's super helpful for that. Obviously, zooming out over like a 10-year time horizon, we could be living in a very different world. So it's just crazy to kind of think about what the potential is, what the app layer looks like for builders like us, and how much of the activity's been taken by agents and things like that that I know Patrick and the team at Masumi are working on. So how much of the internet and its activity is going to be these types of agents and bots versus traditional human usage. So definitely an interesting thing to think about, but could be a new paradigm of how we design tools like this and stuff going forward is to design for these AI agents making these decisions first.
Yeah, I think it's crazy because I mean the conviction is, we know AI is going to change every vertical. It's going to change, how things are done. Robotics is going to get involved too. You got autonomous cars. But what I think we've seen, especially with the recent legislation that has passed, is in this new era, the payment rails are going to be on blockchain. Like with the Genius Act being passed and stablecoins getting this legal standing and clear rules of the road with the market structure build. Like in this AI agentic world where there's robots doing stuff and cars driving themselves and lawnmowers going, there's going to be a ton of information uh, out there, and then the important information that we need to trust is going to be on blockchain, such as finances and identity. So I'm bullish on blockchain and AI. I think AI needs blockchain, and vice versa.
Yeah, I think blockchain can be a very good match with AI. I think that proving things are human and where they come from is going to be a huge deal. And yeah, all these things that we're working on behind the scenes as blockchain builders to provide that irrefutable history of how things happened and who took what actions. I think it's going to play a bigger and bigger role as these sorts of things roll out.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here, but this was the voting app. We will push it to clarity.vote. What, tomorrow? What do you think?
Yeah, probably a couple little finishing touches on the UI UX side of things, and then yeah, try to have this out by tomorrow morning for people to use.
Yeah, sounds good. So hopefully people make good use of the tool. Um, I know that it takes a lot of effort to properly participate in governance. So thank you for everyone for participating. If you're going to be at Rare Evo, make sure you come find us. And yeah, we'll be back again soon.